All right, we can skip the countdown this time.
Oh, thanks. I hate the countdown. So
I'm trying to make concessions, okay?
Aw,
We can figure this out.
you're growing up, Will. You're
You're-
compromising.
You're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, thank you for making
So,
concessions.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Lord have mercy. Baby Jesus, please save us. Used up my 3 favors. That's from Corday. That's from
I honestly thought that was like a gospel song that you were singing me. Like, this is a song we used to sing in church.
yeah. Baby Jesus, please save us.
That is not out of the realm of possibility.
Oh no, that's the album that's from is like hip hop with a touch of gospel.
Okay.
So
All
it
right.
comes from there. All right, what makes a good scream for screamo?
I mean, obviously, like anything in music is subjective.
Okay.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I like to kind of be able to understand what they're saying at least. It's not that important for me, but it's nice if I do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're like good writers. It has to be like full.
Weirdly enough, I know what you mean, and I don't
Yeah.
listen to screamo. You want to do it? Well, give us an example, Will.
I don't
What is
I don't really want to.
There's like. All right.
No, I won't do it because I'm not good at it.
Right, but I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
All right. What are the types of screams?
Well, there's like the low and the high.
Okay.
The pig.
Low,
The
high,
pig.
the
I
pig.
say it like that, but that's
The
what it
low, the
sounds
high,
like.
the pig.
I mean, I don't know. It varies from person to person.
Artist to artist.
Sure.
Okay.
Singer to singer or
All
screamer.
right. I'm probably gonna need water after this one. All right. Okay. Wait. What's your favorite?
Okay.
No. I need lyrics. I need lyrics. I don't want to just yell nothingness. I need lyrics. What is your favorite screamo band?
First of all, stop calling it screamo.
What is it?
It's metal.
Metal. What the fuck what's the difference? I sound real ignorant to a lot of people.
Is
right
a subgenre.
now. Okay, fair enough.
That's a specific type.
Favorite metal that screams?
God damn it! These are loaded questions. Revocation. REVOCATION.
REVOCATION. Okay. Thank you for spelling that because there was no way. Dark. The lyrics to Dark.
Sure.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Unattained from the cryptic's exhausting identity. Fields of predation, alliance, and tyranny. Surface these wounds. Summon the subspawn. Yeah, I'm gonna need some water. You know what? I just learned something, and that is a skill, and it does require actual talent and effort to do that properly.
Do you want to hear some
Very much
from that same band?
Same
Okay.
band, please.
All right, we'll wait till you get your stuff back. This is honestly one of my favorite bands.
Okay.
Because they're very technical, and very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're very good at what they do. And also the guy doing the vocals is the lead guitarist.
So he's playing guitar while he
I've seen these guys live and they are flawless.
That's dope.
They're amazing.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if we can truly play this on.
I hear it in my headphones.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to go through the recording, but. they're so good. Their drummer's really good.
I'm hearing it.
He's really good at like mixing up. Like they'll play the same thing, but he'll play something different, and it gives it a good vibe.
In listening to this, I would say that to scream like this is harder than to rap quickly and efficient. I think that this is harder.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I think I'm just biased because I know that realm of rap more, and this doesn't even make. I don't know how. In this one moment of trying to even mockingly emulate it, and then hearing it for real.
Yeah, they're really good at what they do, and they don't get enough credit. That's the bottom line.
And that's why we're getting them this exposure from our audience.
Our huge audience
that loves metal.
Yeah, for sure they do.
Yes.
There's a riff at the end of this song that
you're trying to get to.
Yeah, but it's a long song. So.
We don't need to do that, I don't think. Do you like pop punk?
I don't know what that is.
Do you know Machine Gun Kelly?
Yes.
So his new album is like pop punk.
Okay.
And can you play that? I think it's the
sure.
This might be a music episode, which I don't mind. I'm fucking with it. It's
that's what it's called?
No. I'm it's from the album Tickets to My Downfall. It's called Title Track. So it would be he put title track, but he should have just put Tickets to My Downfall.
Okay.
And you gotta give it a second. This is an intro, is the first song, so you gotta give it a second.
Okay.
Let it play through.
This?
Yeah, this is it. Is this your type of is this, I can't tell if you're smiling because you like it or you hate it. Are you watching a video?
It's just him
being cool.
It's just
oh, okay. How is the drums in particular?
I mean, they sound good, but pretty basic.
Okay. Let's get some black eyeliner.
All right. I mean, it's cool, but it's very like
simple,
very typical.
Yeah.
Like this could be anybody. Like it's like he's trying to be Blink 182 now. He's not.
Right.
But like his rap is way better.
I think he's better rapper than he is pop punk musician, but he's trying to do a throwback thing. Like the whole album has this early 2000s vibe to it that I just appreciate. And he's introducing, because he's a rapper, he's introducing a new style of music to an entire generation that have never seen. Like I was watching an interview and he was like, yeah, a good chunk of the audience when I started doing this, they'd never seen anyone play guitar live on stage before. You're making faces. Like most hip-hop heads, young hip-hop heads don't know shit about like instruments on stage like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's usually a DJ and a bunch of dudes walking around holding red cups.
Yeah.
And then one guy's rapping.
Yeah, I watched Dave Chappelle's Block Party in theaters.
I've never seen it.
Really?
Really?
You can miss it. But it's not like anything spectacular.
I'll watch it.
It's not like particularly funny or anything.
But it's like about the culture, right?
Yeah. I forgot what part. Oh, no, that wasn't it.
Dave Chappelle's Block Party, musicians on stage. With
Oh yeah, they were having a concert, and I saw this dude jamming out on bass guitar, and I was like, damn, I didn't know that they did that live. Like, but that would be fun.
That they did.
Like the music live like that, part as like hip hop.
Oh yeah. There's like the Roots are known for I mean, because they're the fucking Roots. Like, there's something real cool about having a live band when you play hip hop.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like
It's a thing. Mm-hmm.
But like you said, I thought it was mostly like DJs stuff
Right.
like that.
No, that's awesome.
So like they just play the music. Like Bieber, I don't even know if there's musicians on stage with him.
I don't know, but
But there should be.
There really should be. If it was just Bieber and the Britney Spears mic. Ugh.
Yeah, even like at the Super Bowl, they put the whole band on there.
It fills out the.
Even though they're not really playing.
Are they what? Serious?
I mean, there's definitely recordings that they use for. I wouldn't say it's all live, especially this. I don't know. There was a time when it was definitely all fake.
I think that it started after the Janet Jackson incident.
Yeah, probably around then.
Did you remember that?
Yeah, that was cool.
Did you got to?
Yeah.
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 How old were we? Middle school?
I don't know. I was pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty crazy scandal, which is,
Yeah.
it pales in comparison to all of 2020.
Yeah.
Like, that's a blip in 2020. But do you remember Aaron and Alec argue?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode where we argued about MGK versus Eminem and that whole beef?
I don't know.
It's a whole thing. Basically, Alec was on Eminem's side and I picked MGK.
Yeah.
And I think my argument still stands. My argument at the time was that this album reached number 1. And my argument at the time was, yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
My argument at the time was that, like, Eminem is starting to get into this place of just hating on people to hate on people. Like,
Yeah, it's fun.
when you're young, like when he was like 23, it's fine to talk about cutting off people's tongues and stab them with screwdrivers. When you're like fucking 50,
I still like it.
yeah, but you're white. You just like murder. You just like the destruction of other human beings.
No, I
And it
like
is
that
fun.
style of rap.
That's fair.
It's funny. It's funny to me. I know it's not real or like he's
Right,
not being
right, right.
serious.
Well, did you listen to Kamikaze?
Yeah.
It felt like an old bitter man to me.
Yeah, it kind of made it's like he's on his front porch in the middle of Detroit, just fucking spitting bars at kids as they walk by. That would be a great music video.
It would be dope.
For The Ringer, you know?
All right, fair enough. You've twisted this in a way that I wasn't anticipating, but I like that MGK just kept doing his own thing and it worked. You know?
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't believe that hit number 1.
It hit number 1.
Blew my mind.
Yeah,
because that shit, it's so
it's basic. But the young kids these days don't know. They don't listen. They don't listen to fucking Blink-182.
But who's buying CDs?
It's streams. I think.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Yeah. The internet, man. We live in the internet.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's so fucking annoying.
Why is it annoying?
I don't know. It just is.
That people can stream
That
without
like
having,
he can just do something that's already been done many times over and better. Also, there's better versions of what he did
Yeah.
that you can look up and also stream.
Yeah.
Watch Blink-182 if you want that. Watch Blink-182 because they're way better. Travis Barker, you know.
Well, he's Travis Barker.
So I mean,
Who top 3 drummers?
Travis Barker.
Travis Barker.
He gets all 3.
Dylan, and Dylan. Yo, Kevin Hart is coming out with a new special.
Oh, word?
It's called Zero Fucks Given.
Nice.
I'm so excited. I think 2020 is gonna make him really step out of his
He's
like.
just gonna go out there and call everybody a faggot.
Yeah, he's gonna bring. He's gonna start talking about smashing dollhouses on gay kids' heads. I've been listening to a lot of his interviews. He keeps talking about Dave Chappelle and how free Dave is and how much he wish he could do that. And
he can.
Yeah, well, not in the same way.
What you mean, Willis?
Okay, if you're gonna do it, you got to do the quote correctly.
I know.
That's what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean, Willis?
What do you mean, Willis? What do you mean, William? Aaron, tell me what you mean.
Okay, that works. Dave Chappelle is weird. He has one foot in the mainstream, one foot in the fringe. Like he's he can do whatever he wants because he's not connected to anything. Whereas, you know, Kevin Hart is connected to fucking Chase Bank. You see him on Chase Bank commercials and sweaters.
Yeah, but he doesn't need that.
No, he doesn't need that, but he's made this brand around
Yeah.
himself, and Dave Chappelle's branded himself in a way that he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think Kevin Hart is there.
You think he can do whatever he wants?
Yeah. I think it don't matter.
When was the line that he was like able to do anything now?
I think he's been there.
But
Dude, once you start doing movies with The Rock on a regular basis.
But that's exactly though. But Dave Chappelle doesn't do movies and shit. That's a different type of freedom in stand up.
Right, but if Kevin Hart just wanted to stop doing movies and just do stand up and go raw, everybody would be like, great, awesome.
I think comics would be like, yeah, great, awesome.
I think as long as he was coming out with like
fire,
yeah, it would be fine.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens.
And he was touring, like nobody's not gonna.
But he also feeds. Like you watched his fucking documentary. Don't fuck this up.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, well, he gets into that in the documentary where they talk about how like he is employing all these people. If he fucks up,
oh yeah,
then he is now. It ripple effects down to these other people.
Right.
Whereas Chappelle, it's just his family and he'll be fine. I think that's the difference.
That's fair, but like they have different careers.
Yeah, but I just
gotta accept that too. Like,
yeah,
he's done a different thing.
He's
probably far wealthier than Dave Chappelle, don't you think?
Way wealthier. But Dave Chappelle's wealthy enough to where it doesn't
matter.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, Kevin Hart could get there. You just have to take a pay cut.
I think
that's all it is.
I think it's about to happen.
It's about money. So like if you can condense, sell some property probably, and he can definitely do it.
Yeah, I hope he's going in that direction. Because
that would be fun.
In the trailer, he talks about how he was like, got to go back to the grimy days and shit like that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Kev the bastard. I want him to come out, Lil Kev the bastard.
He's gonna come out with his old joke books and shit. That would be dope. I don't know, man. Crazy. He should do. Does he do a podcast? He's got to, right?
Yeah, he does the Heartbeat.
Really? Is that what it is?
His Heartbeat Productions.
The Heartbeat.
The Heartbeat. It's him and his.
Welcome to the Heartbeat. It's Kevin Hart.
Wait, is that your Kevin Hart impression?
Yeah, that was.
Wait, let me see.
I was just trying, dude. It's not. You say it like I have an impression.
You should start doing impressions on stage.
No, I should not.
Please.
Was that good?
No.
Okay. So
why let me see. I want to do a Kevin Hart impression. Okay. What's one of his?
Why are you thinking about it so much? I just did it. Just do it.
No, because I want it to be good.
God damn.
I want it to be good, Will. I want quality.
God, man.
Oh, I want to make quality podcasts for the audience.
I cannot believe that you actually did improv well.
Yeah, I was really good at it.
Because of like how much you think about things, and you just like sit there and be like, wait, like how exactly should I say this? I mean, what face should I make? Should I do anything with my hands? And
it is fucking different.
I know.
You've never done improv.
No.
You would hate it.
I know.
It would. Oh, you would.
I have to work with other people.
Yes.
Oh, stupid.
You have to like. You have to. You can't be selfish on stage.
Well, that's not why I started stand up.
Yeah. To be a selfish piece of shit and to say whatever you want. There's way more freedom in stand up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that it was a waste of time to do improv, but it was like. It's good skills to learn.
Yeah, it's useful.
It's useful, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It really isn't the same.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hokey.
Yeah.
In a fun way, but just just different.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Doing a Kevin Hart impression.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm Kevin Hart. Hey, everybody, I'm Kevin Hart.
I think mine was better than yours.
Well, mine was making fun of yours.
No.
Yeah.
No. You were trying to do
all right, here's Kevin Hart impression.
Okay.
Listen, people. Now, I'm going to tell you about, God damn,
you just sound like you doing
I just sound
an
like
impression
me of Kevin Hart.
A random black person. Not even Kevin Hart. That has no intonation of.
No. Oh, no. That he does that, right?
Oh my
my God, no. Yeah. Don't make me laugh.
But that's him doing an impression of someone else. Do Kevin Hart, motherfucker.
I'm not doing Kevin Hart anymore. I give up.
You can't do it.
No, I can't do a Kevin Hart impression.
You can't talk shit about my Kevin Hart.
I can absolutely.
Not be able to do a better one.
I can absolutely talk shit about it.
Mine is better.
Okay. But I'll still talk shit about it because it's not good.
You're still worse than me.
I think that's what this podcast is. You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things, but mostly bad.
What?
It's a lot of things. This podcast is a
Yeah.
lot of things and is mostly bad.
Yeah. What else is it?
It is arguing.
Mm.
It is pretension.
Yeah.
It's
I like that. Like heart disease. Isn't that? What is it?
hypertension.
Oh, that's.
Did you genuinely think? God damn it! All right, so you're gonna get abs, huh?
No.
That's what you promised.
I did not.
Did you? I didn't hear the podcast. What did
Are
you?
you gonna have to listen to Game Boys
Okay.
coming out on? It'll be out before this comes out.
Right. So until then,
We barely talked about it. Like it was such a small.
it's gonna be a whole big
portion.
thing on this one now, though.
No,
so you're gonna
it's
get
not.
how if you had the motivation and the drive and all that shit.
Yeah.
If you were like a person, if you were a real man,
Yeah.
how would you go about getting abs? What would be your process?
Lots of sit-ups and crunches and core workouts with like kettlebells. Mix in some upper body, because you want it to be
Mm-hmm.
all around
Even,
sculpted. So, my legs will fucking tone themselves out as I do my cardio and running.
Okay.
I got strong ass legs, bro.
I believe
I
you.
got nice legs.
Carry around all that
I got
fat. Yeah.
nice fucking legs.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll tone out. I could do some squats to fucking firm up the old gluteus maximus.
Mm-hmm.
So that, but mostly like bicycle shit.
How
And
long?
then George is gonna kick me randomly.
Right. He's gonna do keto.
Supposedly.
I really hope that happens. Why did you hit your dog in the face, Will?
I didn't. I told him to lay down.
Well, you flicked him in the
I
eye.
pointed him.
He's bleeding.
Pointed at him.
He's bleeding and limping away.
How dare? How could he be limping if I hit him in the eye? You're such a liar.
No, you don't. It's the
You're
nerve.
a bad defense lawyer.
I'm rewatching The People versus OJ.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really well done.
It's you know what's gonna happen, and yet
It keeps you watching.
when Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah,
fucking kills it,
yeah.
and when he has the gun to his head, I'm like, don't kill yourself, OJ. But I know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
Storytelling. What?
I've been watching Ted Lasso on Apple TV Plus. You ever heard about this yet? It's about an American football coach that gets hired as a Premier League soccer coach in England.
So technically still football.
Yeah. And I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna be like some dumb American thought that they played football in like football in England and got hired not knowing that it was like soccer.
This is wacky.
Right.
Right.
But it's much more clever and like I don't like real in the sense of like, okay, I guess this is how it would go if this happened. But the character that Jason Sudeikis plays, who's like the head coach, he's very likable. Like
I know that name.
Unbelievably likable. And it's like it just and that's kind of what the whole show revolves around.
How likable he is.
Yeah, and he just flips this program. It's really
this
good.
guy is
It's really really good, and
got a lot of heart to it.
yeah, yeah, I recommend it highly. It's very well written. There's a lot of jokes of like language barrier. I call it language barrier, but I guess it still is.
Yeah, in its own way.
Yeah, but they make jokes about it in like funny ways, and yeah, it's very self-aware. I think
Self-aware is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the opposite of self-aware, we still need to watch The Room together.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be.
Do you, how do we? We're just gonna find it online.
Stream it.
Yeah, it's not like we need a high quality.
No,
version.
you don't. You do not need the HD version.
Yeah.
I wish I could take you to fucking COVID. I wish I could take you to the showings of it. You know how Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah.
So you know how you go to the theater and it's a big, they throw spoons. They have the same.
I mean, I've never seen that, but I've heard.
It's fucking wild.
I don't think I want to go.
You kind of want to go.
No, I don't think I do.
Why not?
I don't know. From what I heard, like if you've never been there before, they like point you out.
Who the fuck told you that?
I don't know. Some people that were into it.
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
was like, I don't want anything
just
to
say
do with
that you've been there.
Oh, that's fair.
That's just a lie.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Don't you think they would know?
That you
feel like I would
they would be
stand
able to
out.
tell. Yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be wearing lipstick and shit. So
Yeah, I'm not in drag.
when
so.
we went in drag in high school.
Really?
Yeah,
You're one of
There's
those
a picture.
guys. That's
Yeah, I'm a night
That's,
guy.
yeah, you are.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but I'm not gonna do it.
That's fine.
I've
but
never even seen the movie.
I think you should watch The Room, and then eventually, when the world becomes whatever the world becomes, if they bring those live screenings of The Room back, we should go to one of the live things.
Okay, so what are those like?
Same concept, except it's The Room, so it's way better because it's terrible. And Tommy Wiseau is there.
What?
It's his thing. Like,
yeah.
You gotta watch The Room. We gotta plan this out.
I know.
You gotta watch The Room, and then you have to watch The Disaster Artist, and you'll see what I mean. This is his moment. This is his Gundam style. His she bangs.
30 seconds of fame.
Yeah, but he has stretched it so far.
So he acknowledges that it's a bad movie.
Oh,
dude, this is getting sad.
No, it's not. It's a little sad. It's sad and it's weird because nobody knows his origins. We need to plan this out.
Okay.
As soon as the podcast is done, let's set a day to like sit down and watch The Room.
Okay.
So he has this accent. Have you heard anything about this?
I mean, I've seen scenes from it because you've shown me.
Okay.
But
that's a real accent, and he says he's from like Kentucky or something.
I don't remember it to the point where
it's not a Kentucky accent. He sounds like he's from Russia.
Okay.
And when you ask him where he got, because he has just all of this money to fund it.
Uh-huh.
And when you ask him, he's like, "Oh, I just don't listen to them, Mark. I'm a regular American." Like he doesn't tell anybody where he got his money from, how he funded the movie.
He kills people for a living.
Maybe. And so it's his thing, right? So the movie turns out terrible, and he leaned into it and he said, "It was supposed to be funny the whole time." That's basically what he did to, I guess, handle it with his ego or something.
Right.
We're going to have to, as soon as this is over, we're going to have to work that out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
But movies, love, intercourse. What?
How do you get there?
Last night I did street stand-up.
Yeah.
And I called a lady fat.
Yeah.
And she was, okay, so.
PHAT.
No. She's fat.
Okay.
She's like, she jelly rolls fat.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my thing or whatever, and she's drunk. She's like a Karen. She's a drunk Karen. And she's yelling at me. You okay?
I'm looking for my dog. Bo.
He's right. He's right under your feet.
Oh.
I
thought he went over there. I was afraid he's gonna poop.
Gotcha. So I'm doing street stand up or whatever, and I'm doing my thing, and this lady's on the top floor, and she's yelling at me, but it's under the mask, and she's mad, but I don't know what she's saying.
Right.
And she's drunk.
Naturally.
And so I'm like, I can't. I was trying, when you're genuinely trying to say I can't understand you, but they're mad, so they think you're
fucking with them.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, seriously, I can't understand. Like, you can insult me, that's fine, but you gotta be clear. And so she kept walking back and forth, and she would leave, then she would come back and scream at me, and then leave, and then come back and scream at me, and then leave. And then at some point I started calling her fat, and she got really upset about that.
You just called her fat?
No, I said something like, "Oh, these are one of the fat Karens," or something like that.
Wow.
And I said I said for February, I think this would have set her off. I said, this coming February, all black people have earned this. As a black man, you get to carry around a fat white girl on a leash at least one day. We've earned it. I've earned that right in 2020. And so
they don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice, no. And any black dude can carry around a leash and gets to pick her out if she hits a certain weight requirement. And so
She got mad, started yelling.
Follow me, Piglet.
I know.
Come on.
So she got mad, started yelling at me.
Oh
Then she
my
said
God.
something about chicken nuggets. I have it recorded. I'll send it to you. She said something about chicken nuggets, and I said her pussy tasted like chicken nuggets. And then she said, "You want to eat my pussy?" And I said, "No, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat fat pork," or something like that.
Oh
I just
my
went in on her,
God, dude.
she just kept coming back. It was weird. It was like deep down, I think she liked the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had another Karen that I was performing in front of the little fucking skater punk kids. And because those are the only people who don't have shit to do.
Yeah.
And
It's
another,
like, why are you not playing video games though?
yeah, right?
Get your life.
You would think. Just play skateboard video games so then you can do all the cool shit that you can't do in real life.
Yeah. Also, COVID.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Those kids don't give a
They're
shit.
white.
Mix.
Oh.
They're a whole mix. White, black, Mexican, all.
That's good.
Yeah.
Diversity.
Yeah.
I love to see it.
The youth kind of doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. No.
But
They're not the ones dying. So.
that's true, and they don't give a fuck. They
Yeah.
do not care about boomers
Yeah.
at all. So, this other Karen with a little dog, kind of like yours, but like poofy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have like a hood little dog.
Jesus. Do I?
Yeah. You know when you see the little dogs, like hood little dogs are different than Paris Hilton, Beverly Hills little dogs.
Yeah.
So she had one of those, and she was going up to little skater kids, and she was like, "You guys, there's signs. You can't skateboard here." And it's like, first off, if anyone should be getting a talking to, it's me.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the street talking about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Don't bother these kids.
Right.
And Hannah was saying that she thinks that the lady was afraid to say something to me, so she just needed to get her energy out on someone. And so she just did it on the skateboard kids, so I intervened.
Just go get a punching bag, lady.
It's these
Just have
people
old women
getting into ready for the Civil War.
Yeah.
Apparently there's protests out in D.C., which is unsurprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Trump people were protesting, then were surrounded by the cops. No, they were tearing down black victims of police shootings. They were tearing down pictures of them.
Oh, like the ones that they put up like in protest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were like, these people don't deserve to.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's rude.
Yeah, it's very rude.
Okay.
And so then they got surrounded by the cops, which is so ironic.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's nothing better than
And
a
then
Trump
what
person.
happened?
Then I think a couple of them died. I hope.
Really?
No. I'm joking.
No. Really? Did they die though?
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone's died. I think maybe there was probably some arrests.
Are
Maybe
they still there?
I don't know. I'll check later and I'll let you know. I don't now that the election's over. I feel better. You know.
Yeah.
I know,
it's
man, I
the
know.
Same president right now.
Yeah, but I know that at least legally for now, it's not going to be the same guy. Like to imagine another 4 years of the tweets and SNL being shitty.
It's not gonna stop. That's definitely not gonna stop.
The SNL being shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. But
I don't watch it, so I can't honestly.
I only watch Weekend Update.
Okay.
You ever watch Weekend Update?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Weekend Update and Pete Davidson's little segments
And
are
then
always
the
great.
monologues.
Yeah,
Right.
depending on who it
It's
is.
just so long. I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
What is?
The monologues.
Oh, the SNL ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, have you ever tried to watch any of their sketches recently?
No.
They go on.
They just don't come across like they don't like show up. I don't even know where to watch them. To be honest.
YouTube.
Yeah, they don't show up for me, so I don't even think about it.
Did you see Bill Burr's clips though?
No.
Okay. I'll send you Bill Burr's because his are fucking hilarious.
Okay.
But you're not going to watch it.
Probably not.
But that's so. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I just don't want to. Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, but it's really funny.
Okay. I believe you.
Okay, but it's really funny.
Okay.
Well, you don't do shit. I don't understand why you can't watch a 3-minute clip.
I don't know.
You lazy?
I mean, I just don't want to
Your
necessarily watch it.
Your penis tastes like chicken nuggets?
Probably.
Yeah. Delicious.
I hope so. Be more enjoyable than tasting like penis.
What does penis taste
I
like?
don't know.
I would imagine just salted.
Probably just like a finger.
Yeah, probably just. Yeah, I guess. Now that I think about it.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. It probably has some kind of funk to it. It's got to have a specific like.
But like a vagina is the inside, it's wet and it's
right.
juices and shit. But penis is just
You raise a good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna need you to test this out.
Me?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, bro. I can't do it anymore.
It's not gay if it's gay.
Say it again. It's not gay if it's gay.
It's not cheating if it's gay.
It's not cheating if it's gay.
Yeah.
I actually think women feel that way.
You think so?
In the same way that dudes now. I think in the past it was a whole thing.
Oh, where like if you found out your girl was banging another girl.
No, you'd still be upset if it
Yeah.
was like a secretive thing. But if
Right.
she was like, I want to go do this. Like if you
Oh.
were dating a girl and she was
Yeah.
like, I want to go have sex with a girl, you'd be like, all right.
All right, but can I come too?
Yeah, can I at least watch?
Like, what the fuck? Like, why do
Right.
I have to be left out?
Right. I think women feel the same way. I assume.
Okay.
Like if
Can I come too?
can I watch? Can I watch you suck that dick?
Yeah, right. I think
Uh,
that pipe might be a little different.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sure they reverse.
I would
that.
definitely expect an invitation if that was the case.
Right. Well, what if it was like an emotional thing? What if it was like I need to figure this out? And
Then we're breaking up.
okay. What if it was
for you to figure it out?
and then
That's fine.
figures it out, then comes back?
Yeah, and yeah.
What would be your if you had a girlfriend and she wanted to sleep with a woman? What are your stipulations?
I don't know.
Okay, you got to be there.
Okay, yeah.
Do you need to be involved?
You have to ask her if I can be involved. That has to be a part.
And if she says yes, then you.
am able to participate,
And if she says no, it's fair for you.
okay,
to,
that's fine.
okay. Okay. All right.
But you have to put it on the table for me.
That's fair.
You have to do that for me.
That's fair. What are the? We'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this
Okay.
out. Will
All right.
your next girlfriend's gonna be bisexual or pansexual or whatever the fuck, non-binary.
Okay.
All right.
He's got to go to the bathroom.
Do you want your girlfriend to strap on to the girl, or do you want the girl to strap on to your girlfriend? What makes you more comfortable?
I'm fine with either.
I think this is just about you getting to sleep with a woman.
A woman?
Just a woman.
Come on, dude.
2 women.
There. That's better. That's
Okay.
more different. That's
I feel like you wouldn't like it.
probably not.
I feel like you'd get annoyed and you'd get lazy, and you would get
I'd feel like I'm not giving enough attention to one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like one is gonna be.
upset by something.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
you. That's why they all give the attention to you.
And by the way, in a relationship, I would never have a threesome.
That's a reasonable.
That's just not smart. It's just not a smart thing to do.
Speaking from personal experience, it's an incredibly intelligent thing to do, and everyone should do it. Nothing can go wrong. No one's feelings will be hurt, especially not your own.
I can see the sarcasm on your face.
It's funny, like I don't have regrets of stuff like that,
Right.
Because it's a life lesson.
Yeah.
But at the same time, now when I hear people say like, "Oh, I'm gonna dabble," I'm like, "Oh, tell me how it goes.
Yeah.
Tell me all the things that happen." Because
Yeah.
it's especially if you're
Just if you've ever been in an instance where like your girl thinks you're interested in someone else,
yeah,
just multiply that by like 1,000.
it's yeah,
After you put your dick inside someone else in front of them,
it's a whole thing.
like Jesus Christ.
It's a whole thing.
So yeah.
Yeah, life lessons, man.
But
But
if my girl was like, "I'm gonna do this," then I'd be like, "All right, here's the stipulations then." And
Okay.
then we get back to
all right, then she gives a stipulation to you. Here's the stipulation for you.
Okay.
You get to be involved sexually. However, you have to be the submissive to whatever they want to do to you. So that
Okay, but to a point. I'm not getting penetrated.
Okay. What about like a finger?
Mm.
All right, fair enough.
Maybe you can like give it a massage.
Okay,
But
all right.
maybe.
Okay, he's expanding out of his comfort zone. I like this. I like new and improved Will.
But yeah, it's hairy down there. So
They don't mind.
No.
So
Eek.
use a bidet. Just get a bidet before. Dude, when I move to Chicago, I'm getting a bidet.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a warm bidet. It's gonna be-
Ooh, that's a good call.
Have you ever
yeah.
used one?
No.
Will.
I know I want one. I
It
really
is
do.
for Christmas. I got you, babe.
Yeah.
No, it's not that expensive, actually.
It depends on the quality that you get. I've looked them up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I've considered it. I considered about asking like my family for one for Christmas.
If I was comfortable enough with my family, I would do that.
But
But it's a whole thing.
But also like my apartment's shitty, so like
Yeah, but
it's weird to get nice things for a shitty apartment.
I know.
you
What you
know.
mean. Yeah.
Like my dad wants to get me like a nightstand for Christmas, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, like, and I want one. Like I do want one because right now I
Right.
just have like plastic drawers. But to get something too nice is like,
Feels unnecessary.
yeah, and it's like, shouldn't I just be like putting this toward like somewhere newer, like somewhere nicer? But I
Yeah,
don't
put that
know.
money towards something like your debt.
Yeah, but it is nice to not have to spend the extra money. So
That's fair.
Whatever.
Man, I want a bidet so bad.
yeah,
Ugh.
they probably feel so good.
They do.
Yeah,
They feel amazing.
yeah. I mean, I run the water down my ass crack in the shower, so
Different.
I know it's not the same,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
It's like
it's more concentrated.
Yes, more concentrated. It's a. I'll give you it's a shock. When you first, it's you jump up and whoa. You gotta grab onto the sides
Yeah.
to get your
Is
bearings.
there handles on it? Because I might need it. It's seatbelt and shit, like a roller coaster.
It really, but you feel clean.
Yeah,
Like it sucks when it's one of those things where you can't go back in the same way.
right.
Every time since then, every time I go to the bathroom, I think about a bidet.
Wow.
Every time. And I think this is disgusting and what's wrong with me. Why don't I have a bidet? So,
That's funny.
yeah.
I almost that's like makes me not want to get it.
But once you
'Cause then
get
my
it, though,
standards are too high.
I went to someone else's house who had one.
You just took it.
I was like, I need to use this for a couple of days.
Yeah. So you used it.
So I used it, and
Yeah.
then I couldn't obviously use it again in other
Right.
places.
So let me ask you this: you used the bidet, and then you use toilet paper to?
Yes.
Did you pat dry or did you just wipe?
Don't
still?
even. I tried to wipe like normal, and I was like, what am I doing?
Did it come up with anything?
Nothing.
Did you look?
Yeah.
Do you always look?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I felt like, oh, I'm a real human now. I was an animal before. I was a goddamn animal, and I'm in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a rotary phone, and then I got a smartphone, and now I'm
Mhm.
back at a rotary phone. It sucks.
Right.
Hey, for Christmas, can someone get me a bidet? I'm gonna change my
You need to start
RV
an
plan.
Amazon wish list to give
For-
your fans.
You made my fans. All right.
Dude, you have the kind of people that would spend like $150 on you because they have nothing else to spend it on.
That's sad.
Except for like comic, they're like, well, I have the recent edition of my favorite comic book and my latest edition of my favorite anime, but
You can't talk shit about these people in the way you do while also playing D&D and having a D&D.
well, I'm
tattoo.
also complimenting them by how generous they are.
That's not how it came off. All right. So the stipulations: they get to put like bunny ears on you.
Okay,
Okay, so you're okay with bunny ears?
I mean, well, no, there's not gonna be any proof of this, right?
No, there's not gonna be any proof except
Okay.
I'll be there.
No, you won't.
Okay, another stipulation. She's like,
No,
Aaron has to
no,
watch.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Under what circumstance do
Nope.
I get to? No, okay.
None.
Will, are you my friend or
Nope.
not?
Nope.
All right. Well, shit. No, my feelings
Not
are
in
hurt.
this instance. They'll be like, Aaron. Be like, Aaron, who?
You know, the guy.
What?
The night guy.
Aaron.
All right. Okay. Under what? Okay. I'll get back to these other stipulations, but this
None.
is more important now.
None.
This is way more important. Under what circumstance would you, I wouldn't even say be comfortable,
A lot of money.
a lot of money.
A lot of money. To where I'd move away and never see you again.
Okay. How about this?
Or anyone else.
How about
I might
this?
leave that girl too.
Afterwards?
With enough money. Yeah. $2 billion.
Let's say you've been doing stand-up for long enough.
Okay.
Stipulation is, if I'm in the room while you're having sex,
Uh-huh.
then you get to open for
Mm-hmm.
Tom Segura.
Open?
Are you serious? Feature, whatever the fuck. Host.
That's not. I mean,
You get to go on tour with Tom Segura.
okay. Co-headlining?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ. Make it fucking a little out of reach. So it like opening isn't that crazy.
It's not?
I mean, it's kind of out of reach now, but
It's super out of reach.
co-headlining is like
All right, but let's say
borderline impossible.
let's say feature. You're right before Tom. and you get to go on tour with them, but I gotta get B in there.
Do you understand why this isn't that appealing to me?
No.
Because I feel like with enough hard work, that's possible.
Yeah, but you're lazy.
But
And considering the situation we're in, all of our comedic heroes are going to die way before we ever get.
yeah, I've accepted that.
Yeah, and that sucks.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You know, what are you gonna do? You gotta forge your own path.
Yeah.
You can still honor them.
Through your comedy?
No, through the altar that you set up in your house to honor them. What do you mean?
You have like it's like a Hey Arnold style.
Oh, Tom.
It's
I just make it out of
a
just,
statue out of his gum, used gum.
No. It's just like fat that I've cut off of steaks, and I
Mm.
just like form it
Into Tom
into
Segura.
Tom Segura. Yeah.
He'll listen to this and appreciate this, I think. Okay, so the threesome stipulation. See that you got bunny ears. They got to put like a collar on you that says
What kind of collar?
it's pink and it says simp on it. What else?
I don't like where this is going. This looks.
They don't
it's
penetrate you.
Not gonna be a good time for me.
No, but they
sounds
like-
like they're just gonna like make fun of me,
No, they fuck you.
just point and laugh at me.
That but it's part of it, but they fuck you.
No, I don't want that to be part of it.
Why
It's
not?
not fun.
For them it is, I think.
Yeah, but then it's not fun for me. It's supposed to be fun for everyone.
That's fair. All right. I'll lower the stakes a little bit. You don't have to wear the collar, but you do need the bunny ears.
Okay.
You have to wear a condom.
Okay.
Would you have? You would have worn a condom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In that instance, for sure.
Okay. And that's it. And they get to, both of them get to. Okay. They both get to smack you on the ass with a paddle once each.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can do that.
Have you ever had to take one to the paddle?
No, I'm not excited about it, but it's worth it.
Yeah, neither have I. It doesn't look fun.
No, it doesn't.
Mm. I wonder why.
I'm also not into that. I don't know how I'm not into
what?
pain,
Like hurting or
getting
being-
hurt.
I think it's just because you had like healthy relationships growing up.
Maybe I don't know. I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't like getting hurt in any capacity. Whether it's
You never had like, okay, it's like when you smoke. You know when you smoke a vape versus a blunt,
Mm-hmm.
and the vape is almost too clean,
Yeah.
and the blunt there's a sharpness to it.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's kind of like that. You kind of want that little bite. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A little bit,
Sure.
a little bit of hot sauce to that. You know?
Yeah.
A little spice.
Yeah. Sure.
You
Aaron.
know,
Yeah.
a little experience. It's the stupidest podcast.
Now it is.
It's been the stupidest podcast.
I mean, it was going fine.
Mm.
Then you had to do that.
For this episode's of film favorites, I watched RoboCop for the first time.
Oh, really? The
Yeah.
original?
Yeah.
That was on Bryce's top 500, huh?
Yeah, it was his
I mean, that's
482nd.
that's interesting.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. But we talk about it in that podcast, so I
That's
guess we
cool.
shouldn't get into it with you.
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know, man. You think COVID is going to end as soon as Biden gets in?
No.
It's going to be like, oh, we've done it. we did it.
Based off of what I think is the truth, no. Because it hit its record.
I don't know. I have no idea about that, but the numbers are definitely on the rise. Do you want to look it up?
Yeah, sure. From what I saw, we've hit the record, the most recordings, and it's fucking up the East Coast like bad.
Oh, word?
Yeah, from what I've heard. But as far as the whole like we're just gonna stop talking about it once Biden's in, it's like no, the news.
It's getting up there.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's like the news that you take in may not be talking about it, but other news is. So it's so segmented.
Whoa, it's definitely at a high across the United States.
Yeah, U.S. is fucking up. Oh, yeah. U.S. is fucking up.
I was talking to George about it, and I think it's interesting that we're gonna have gone through this whole period of trying not to do like herd immunity, but it's probably gonna happen anyway.
We're at herd immunity now. There's just no way.
Are we? I mean, we're not.
I mean, we're on our track. We're on track for that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
just
yeah.
no way you can stop it now.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, I know somebody now. I can't get into details of it, but I know someone who's died from it now.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so it's like, and when that happens, it becomes
A little more real every time.
yeah. It's like, oh, this is
But then nothing happens, and you're like, all right, like, is this?
yeah. It's one of those things where when you live your life and it's not happening directly to you, it doesn't feel tangible.
Right.
But no,
No, I feel like we're not most. I think most people are being safe. That's why the numbers aren't like extremely crazy. Like we're wearing masks for the most part. You know,
we are.
Pretty much everybody is.
Go to Texas.
Yeah, but that's a good point.
And then they fly out to other places.
Yeah, and like I'm not really doing anything. Like we're going to do comedy. And that's about the extent of like me going out. So
and my street stand up stuff, I'm far as fuck from everybody.
Right,
so.
right, and you're outside.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Biden's gonna save us all, though.
You know what? I keep forgetting that he's not radical. No, like when you think about, he's like basically, from what I understand of him,
he's Catholic, so.
But he's basically center right. If we were to go on the standards of like the early 2000s of what right and left is, he is center right.
Like Republican.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Dude, I think we mentioned this last episode where it was like, rich white dudes pretty much like deep down, they're going to be a little right.
So it's so weird to me when people are like, this fucking radical Biden is like, he's not a radical dude. He's an old white dude. He's an old rich white dude.
Honestly, I think as far as like our position on things versus his, like I think he would be considered a little radical even to us on some things.
To the right or the left?
To the right.
Probably. Yeah.
Like I don't think he's as progressive as we want him to be.
No, not at all. But
as he made it out to be.
Yeah. Who he probably is deep down.
As progressive as he was in comparison to Trump.
Yeah.
It was very vast, but like from him to us is different too.
Yeah. It's just too segmented.
Yeah.
It's like you live in your own little bubble, and whatever's in your bubble is what is right to you.
You think Donald Trump's going to run again? I know what you're going to say. I hope not.
Yes, I will agree with I hope not.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I don't know. Will he live that long?
Yeah, he's not even that old. He's a lot younger than Biden.
Is he?
Yeah.
How old is Trump?
Hey Siri, how old is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 74 years old.
Biden's 78, I think. So he'll be running at the same age that Biden is right now, and Trump is he'll be all hopped up on fucking whatever he takes, and he'll be fine. He's a go getter.
My thing is like, why? I know it's ego, but like, why do you need to do this to yourself?
To himself, I mean,
and everyone in the American
to
public.
Everyone else.
It's what time are we ending this? How long have we been?
We've been doing it 53 minutes.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out the rest of my day because we
won't go that much longer.
Okay,
I feel like we can though, but
we definitely could. But
you got more important things to do
yes,
than talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. On my birthday weekend? That's how you're going to do me, huh?
You didn't even show up to the mic, man. You didn't even give me a kiss when I came in.
That was my birthday. I wasn't doing shit, dude. I was playing virtual reality.
Were you?
Yeah.
That's pretty
George
dope.
let me borrow his VR.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so I've been fucking
You're in the
going
void.
deep. Yeah, it's
Nice.
been cool.
Do you think you ever get afraid that virtual VR
Virtual reality?
that VR gets so good that one day you're gonna like put it on and then not realize you never took it off?
I don't know. It depends on how they do it. I think it's possible they'll get there, and it's possible we're already there.
I kind of accepted it. Like, how are you doing that with your eye? That's really impressive.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Nice.
Thanks. I can act.
That's
as
acting.
a person with an eye twitch.
That's like, we should make another sketch. That would be so much fun.
Can I be a person with an eye twitch?
Yeah, of course. That could be your whole character. Just eye twitch. Eye twitch man. The worst Marvel superhero.
Anyway,
But
when I twitch, you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, go ahead.
what was I saying? Oh, if this is a simulation, this isn't that bad.
It's pretty damn impressive
Yeah.
as far as like interactivity.
Yeah.
So-
all things considered, you know.
I mean, to get to this level, I feel like it has to be like Matrix level where it's like in the brain.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to be hooked up to some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But I don't know, man.
it feels
There,
pretty real.
there are very few bugs if this is a simulation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's very few things that like fuck up or go wrong.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but it's not impossible, I guess.
You ever think that 2020 is like a shift in some way?
Will you stop doing that?
Oh, I'm trying to make sure we're in reality. I'm lost, Will. I'm
Is it-
lost without you.
Okay. Freaking me out.
You ever think like 2020 is gonna be? I feel like 2020 is the moment, and I don't know the moment it then becomes, but it is the moment that something happened. Something completely changed the world forever, and I don't know what it is yet, obviously. But
Donald Trump, dude.
no, because that was 2016.
He's going to have changed the world.
He did in 2016. Like, I don't think we have 2020 without all of the buildup from Donald Trump.
How mad are you going to be in like 25 years if they're like, listen, I know that it was not a fun time, but some really good things came out of the Trump administration.
I could say that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what? I'm curious.
He has made.
Because I've heard people say this.
Yeah, he's made everyone more transparent.
Okay.
The news, when you watch the news, especially during when people started to be like, okay, but we think Biden won. The news anchors didn't give a fuck anymore. They really were like, fuck this guy. There was a clip where they were CNN was panning through a crowd, and you know when they fade out into something else, but you hear the crowd. So they're fading out, and you see a sign that says "Fuck Donald Trump," and then they're playing the "Fuck Donald Trump" song.
Yeah.
And CNN holds on it for a really long time because they don't care anymore. He is kind of like, he's made everybody, and they've been trying to be professional up until this point, but now it's like it all bets are off, and everyone's really open, which I can appreciate.
Yeah.
I think that he, in a weird way, he did expose the swamp. He just is the swamp as
part
well.
of it,
He's
yeah.
part of the swamp, and he's brought the swamp up in a way that it's super transparent. Like Rudy Giuliani at that fucking Four Seasons
Yeah.
shit. This is some swamp shit, obviously. And what else has he done? He, in a weird way, I do appreciate that Trump people have been so loud about it. Like in 2016, they were quiet. You remember? Like it was surprising when Donald Trump won.
Yeah.
But then when he won, you realize like, oh, way more people voted for him than I realized. Now it was so like, fuck you, Donald Trump. Signs and flags everywhere that I was able to see in a really clear, transparent way. Like, okay, you're, I don't want to say a piece of shit, but like you're willing to accept really shitty behavior. And you don't give a fuck about my life in any way. So, you know, that's that. So I think the best thing Donald Trump's done is create a level of transparency that we've never had before.
Okay.
The end.
Is that it?
Of other stuff. I don't know his policy. I don't know what he's done.
I've heard that like his policies actually weren't bad.
What were
I don't know. I really don't know.
that was the other thing that annoyed me with Trump people is like, well, you're just paying attention to all the craziness and not looking at the policies he's made. It's like because he keeps making craziness. If he would shut the fuck up and do policy,
focus on the policy,
then I'd be like, oh fuck, okay, I guess he was a good president. But
Yeah.
he keeps being crazy
right.
and riling people up, and that's not a good leader. So, yeah. So I think he did something good inadvertently.
Yeah. Was it inadvertently? I feel like that was kind of his
That's
thing.
part of it, I
fake
guess.
news, quote unquote.
Yeah, well then it comes he makes people transparent, but he's also warped reality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think if he wasn't gaslighting people for the past 4 years, 2020 wouldn't have been as chaotic.
Mm.
Everyone was just sitting in their own little versions of what reality is, that, you know, when everyone's reality is different and we can't be on the same page.
Yeah. Well said.
Thank you.
And that does it for this episode of Night Guy and Baldy. What are your handles?
Aaron Chase 91 on my shit. What about you?
At @the_Slim Henderson on Instagram, at Slim Henderson on Twitter. Are you enjoying Twitter?
No.
Okay.
I don't even, do you see what I post?
Every once in a while.
It's nonsense.
I'm not checking my shit that often, so.
I like pictures and video, so I think TikTok and Instagram are more my. Fuck you. No, before we end this, no, fuck you. TikTok's the shit.
You're like, I like kids' books.
I like pictures
I
and
like
pop-up.
pop-up books and ones that move.
Fuck you. TikTok's awesome.
Okay.
It's awesome. Have you gone down the TikTok train, man?
I got on it and then I deleted it because I was like, I just don't care.
It's when it's not steeped in politics.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's just people being silly, and
Yeah.
hold on. I got to show you.
I don't even think I can get it now. So
Why not?
they took it off the App Store, I'm pretty sure.
No, because the Trump administration didn't follow through with all their shit. Like, all right, this is a thing from TikTok. Check this out.
Yo, what's up, y'all? I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and a brief message, I'll be sure to get back to you. Holla.
It's really silly
Yeah.
and it's fun. So I like TikTok.
I'm gonna look because I feel like. Oh, it still is up. I thought for some reason that they took it down.
No,
Like Apple decided to take it down.
basically after they said we're gonna take down TikTok and they have such and such time. Apparently, according to the news, TikTok kept reaching out to the administration and being like, "Hey guys, we're trying to do a thing." And they just never responded. So, because they were busy, doing all the other stuff.
Right.
So TikTok is just kind of existing now.
Just waiting.
Yeah, just waiting
to be
for
taken down.
is waiting to be taken down. But now Trump isn't in the office, or eventually will not be in office.
So they're just kind of waiting it out.
Yeah, and then Biden doesn't give a fuck about TikTok because he's caring about other more important shit. So I'm pretty sure TikTok's here to stay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll get it before it goes away.
I've been
Do you remember Flappy Bird?
that name. Yeah,
It was a game that it was just you just tap to make this bird go up and down.
yeah.
And it was a huge craze, but then they the creator just took it off the App Store at one point. So
Why?
I don't know what his reasoning was, but what happened was if you still had it, then it stayed. But people were selling phones that had the game on it for for a bunch of money because if you didn't have it, then you couldn't get it.
Right.
It was stupid.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds stupid.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right,
we're done here.
we're done.
All right.
Bye,
Thanks-
Will.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here as well.
Yeah.
Let's figure out a date so we can
Yeah.
make some
okay.
popcorn,
All right.
have some drinks, some wine,
All
and
right. Well, okay.
we'll watch.
Anyway, thanks for listening. Make sure you go to the
watch The Room.
website, thebuddysystem.co,
we'll watch
and the YouTube
the
Buddy System Comedy.
Disaster Artist.
Why are you talking over my plugs for our web?